Hey everyone, Lion Roar here, and we have two brand new legendary heroes in the Dune Summon named Cleopatra and Tedishere. They are really exciting heroes. As you can probably tell, my voice is a little bit rough today, but this is too exciting not to cover, so I'm gonna break them down and give them a grade. Let's dive in. All right, and of course, it's Halloween 2022, which means that in the seasonal summons, we have some brand new legendary heroes. I already did a video covering that, so make sure to go check out that video. But it's also Halloween over in Gemstone Legends for those of you who have been playing along with me, and I have a free redeem code for you. So when you're in the game, just hop into the inbox in the lower right-hand corner, click redeem, and type in the code SPOOKY ROAR, and you're going to get a free gold scroll. That's a free summon for their brand new legendary hero who is called Brody, and he is probably one of the best heroes they've released up to this point. Of course, you can't play the game unless you've downloaded it first, so you may also use the link in the description of this video to get a bunch more free stuff, including a free epic hero and a bunch of potions and things like that. But today we are going to cover the Dune summons, and first up is Cleopatra. So Cleopatra is a 5-star holy hero. She's part of the cleric class, by the way. I don't see a ton of cleric heroes come out. It's an okay class, but mainly, I give talents to good heroes for this one, not necessarily for the cleric class, but to boost their stats. She's part of the Sun family, which gives a bonus for 1 or 2 heroes, 50 or 75% chance to cast a negative 35% accuracy for 2 turns and 196 burn damage over 2 turns on an enemy who deals special skill damage to this character. That's going to be sneaky damage. That's nickel and dime damage, which I really like, because that kind of damage just sneaks up on an enemy if they're not careful. If the enemy's special skill defeats this character, the chance is 75% or 100%. That is really great for a passive. There's also another passive here, effects on special skill. 60% chance to perform the following actions when the character casts their special skill. Boosts health of all allies by 10%. Boosted health can exceed max HP. And cleanses the latest cleansable status ailment from all allies. This, I think, is a huge, important passive skill in addition to the active special that we're going to take a look at here. But first, the stats. 743 attack, 826 defense, and 1602 HP, which is out of this freaking world. Alright, well, let's take a look at the special. Channeler of the Gods is average speed, which does mean if you put a mana troop on it that's high enough, you can make it functionally fast. Again, not technically fast, but functionally fast, taking it from 10 tiles down to 9 tiles, which means 3 matches, and that's basically fast speed. Again, not technically, because I know there's some people out there that are sticklers for that. Functionally and technically are different things. All right, Cleopatra recovers 65% health for all allies. Oh my gosh, like basically everything. Like you can knock down your opponents, like if you're fighting against Cleopatra, knock them down by 2/3 health, and she just heals it all. All of it, all the work that you've done, undone. Then, all allies are immune to new status ailments for 3 turns and recover 205 health for each attempted status ailment. Man, she's going to be difficult to get through. Like, this is an incredible healer for both offense and maybe even defense. There's not a lot of healers out there that are real good on defense, but I think Cleopatra has the makings of being a really good one for defense, because just imagine you're like attacking this team and like you really whittle their health pretty far down, and then she heals the whole thing, and not only that, but now makes it almost impossible for status ailments to hit the team, and especially if she's up near the front and is constantly getting hit by tiles, she could just go off over and over and over again, and you can just never land a status ailment. You can see why this is even better on offense when you are the one that gets to time it. And not only that, but pair Cleopatra up with other heroes on your team that have synergy, and the defense has lots of status ailments, right? This is a great way to just absolutely destroy a team that has status ailments. So Cleopatra is amazing. She can be used in every circumstance, whether it is events, whether it's war. She's going to be great in very fast and regular speeds. It's on defense, offense, no matter the formation. Whenever you go into the watchtower, it doesn't matter. Like, she's going to be amazing everywhere. So Cleopatra gets an A. And quite honestly, I'm a little worried that she could be an overpowered healer. We haven't seen a whole lot of overpowered healers, but I think they might have overdone it on this one. I am a little bit worried about her. The Dune's heroes in general just have been quite overpowered. So let's take a look at Tedishere next. Tedishere is a 5-star red hero, paladin class. Moon family, which is there's a bonus for 1 or 2 of the moon heroes as well, which is a 50 or 75% chance to cast negative 24% defense for 2 turns, which I love, and 196 water damage over 2 turns on an enemy who deals special skill damage to this character. If the enemy special skill defeats this character, the chance is 75 or 100%. Again, an amazingly powerful passive special that people are just totally going to forget about. 805 attack, which is strong. 782 defense and 1524 HP. Ancient spell is the special at fast speed, deals 500% damage to the target and minor damage to nearby enemies. This was like an unheard of amount of damage back in the day. Now snipers are not as strong as they used to be, but that is amazing for like hitting one hero, but then also splash damage to nearby enemies is amazing. The target gets negative 54% defense. It's not even elemental defense. It's negative defense overall for 3 turns. So you are destroying an enemy basically. And the best thing you can do in this game, of all the specials, the best thing you can do is just kill a hero. And that is what this hero is doing. If the target is defeated in the next 3 turns, all casters' allies get plus 20% mana. So now you're just speeding everybody up too. So basically what's happening here is Tedishere is doing the most powerful thing you can do in the game, which is kill a hero. And then the second most powerful thing, which is speed up all the other heroes. So Tedishere is also amazing. Now, I'm not as convinced that Tedishere is overpowered as I am about Cleopatra, but I think it's also pretty close, and I am kind of worried about this effect too. However, the most powerful effects in Empires and Puzzles in this day and age are the ones that are hitting all the enemies, not just 1 or 3. So that's why I'm not totally convinced Tedishere is overpowered, but is going to be extremely powerful, and I think is also worth an A, because you're going to be able to use Tedishere, especially on offense. I think she's going to be great on defense too, depending on where you put her. I like her. I kind of like Tedishere, him or her, whatever her name is. Whatever the pronouns are, I don't know. In the corner, I like in the corner in the wings or something like that, sitting back there at fast speed, potentially even a flank, depending on the color synergy that you're going for. Definitely in events, especially whenever you can go in an event and hit the boss that you really want to kill, and then speed up your team, which is just absolutely amazing. So great heroes, a little overpowered. Frankly, I'm worried. Empires and Puzzles, about all these overpowered special event heroes that are really hard to get that you're releasing. I don't know. Like, I don't know. It's hard to keep up. They're amazing. Congrats if you get them. I don't think, however, any of these heroes are worth chasing. I'm certainly not chasing them. If I get them, great, but I'm only doing free summons at this point. And I'm going to be happy with what I have and play for fun, but I'm certainly not going to chase these heroes even though they're overpowered, because it just seems like every hero they release afterwards is overpowered and even better, and that's how I feel about that. So if you haven't already, make sure to like, subscribe, hit that bell notification so you know when I drop new videos or go live, and I will catch you in the next one.